Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of our Terraria Let's Play. This is Nick with coopcritics.com, and in this episode I've got a couple of things planned, and we'll see where it goes from there. I'm not sure if it's going to take up the entire episode, but it will take up some time. But before we do that, I want to show you a couple of things. I was playing on a friend's map earlier. Actually, I played for about 20 minutes earlier to test something out, and I got 2 pirate maps. I killed an orca and a shark and a bunch of other stuff, and they dropped 2 pirate maps. So I'm pretty excited about that because that summons a pirate invasion, and I really want to do that, but not this episode. I want to make sure I have a little bit better gear first, and then I'll do that. And then I was playing it with a friend earlier and got a mechanical worm which summons the destroyer, which I really want to do that as well. But again, I want to make sure I have a little bit better gear. I'm still I've got some better armor, but my gear is pretty much the same. But I just want to give you guys those updates as far as that goes. Obviously I've got my corruption key mold there. I'm super excited about that, but I can't do that for a while. I think I have to have Plantera. I think I have to beat Plantera just to be able to craft that key. The other thing I found is this meat grinder right here. I found that as a drop in my friend's map after we first went to hard mode. I helped him beat the wall of flesh. Went to hard mode. I was killing some things, and that's what dropped. I don't even know how to use it yet. I don't know what it's for, but I have it. And so I know it's for crafting. I'm not really sure what it does. I'll have to do some research. But all that said, I have 2 things I want to do before we get started today, and they're both crafting weapons. The first thing I want to do is I want to craft a phase blade. A Phasesaber, the upgraded version of the phase blade. So I have a yellow phase blade here, and I have 50 crystal shards, and I think that's all I need to craft a phase blade. Let's go look. Yes, or Phasesaber. There we go. So I'm going to craft this Phasesaber. Let's see. Yellow Phasesaber. I may reforge that just to see if I can get a better version of it. It still doesn't do as much damage as my Knight's Edge, so I may end up sticking with my Knight's Edge anyway. But I'd like to have it just to say I have the upgraded version of the lightsaber. And since right now I've kind of been speccing my character toward ranged weapons, I'm going to be making an adamantite repeater. So let's do that real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Adamantite repeater. Nice. So there we go. Sluggish. Oh boy. I'll have to reforge that one too. Yeah, we'll definitely be reforging both of these. The other thing I forgot to mention is earlier today, when after I got the pirate maps, I also decided to fight the wall of flesh again in my own world just to see if he dropped anything different, and he did. He dropped this angry ranger emblem, and so I'm rolling with that right now. I've gotten rid of my blizzard and a balloon, so I'm using that to increase my range damage even more. So my guy is really starting to be specced out toward range damage. I'm hoping that will help me when I do some of these boss fights, especially now that I have this repeater. So, what does this repeater shoot? I have not tested it out yet. Oh, okay, so it's shooting arrows. I thought it would be shooting... I don't know. I thought it would be shooting bullets when I think of a repeater, but I guess it's a crossbow, is what it is. So I need to look. My godly Sharinga does 55. Well, huh. So now I'm not as excited about this. I thought this was a weapon that shot musket balls. I thought it was a gun. So I don't know. We'll test it out. We'll see what it's like. But I'm kind of disappointed that it doesn't shoot musket balls now. What does he have? Does he have anything new? He has a shotgun. That's it. Alright, anyway, so let's go ahead and reforge. Well, I'm definitely going to reforge the Phasesaber. I may hold on and see if I want to reforge the repeater as well. Let's see how I like it, because my Sharanga is hard to beat the Sharanga because it uses regular wood arrows and turns them into spectral arrows. Spectral arrows? Spectral arrows. So that's hard to beat. But let's go ahead and reforge. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Let's reforge this Phasesaber. See what we can get out of it. Murderous. We're looking for legendary. Superior. Nasty. Heavy. Sluggish. Shoddy. Pointy. Terrible. Oh gosh. Slow. There we go. Back out of that. That's not bad. 52 melee is only one less than my legendary Knight's Edge. 15% damage, 8% speed. So it's kind of on par with this. So why don't we place it for now? We've still got that in our quick select. Oh, but that's nice, being able to just hold it down. I missed that about my Muramasa. Being able to just hold down the trigger. I can't do that with a Knight's Edge. So yeah, I think I'll stick with this for a little while. Okay, so I'm glad we did that. That is good. I was also looking at all these trophies, and I want to move these into this area. I figured this is a perfect place because I anticipate having several of these. So I'm going to go ahead and move all the trophies in here, and I'll just fill up this hall. This will be my trophy hall. Fill up this hall as I beat all these bosses. I've got my Queen Bee, Eye of Cthulhu, Wall of Flesh. So now I've got a lot of hard mode bosses that I want to get the trophies for. I wonder if I have to be in the corruption to spawn the destroyer. I know if you spawn to spawn the Eater of Worlds, you have to be in the corruption. I'm not sure. So let's go. Let's try this out. Let's go try out some of these new weapons. And I also want to show you, I started building. This is very small. It's not built yet. It will extend much larger than this. But I've started building a little arena that I can use when I do boss fights. Hopefully summon them here. Obviously that will be different if I have to be in a certain area to summon a boss. Like if I have to be in the corruption to summon a boss, then I may have to build another arena over there, or I may be able to just fill that, like change some of the blocks out on that arena, and it basically turns that into corruption. I don't know. I don't know if that's what I need to be doing or not, but again, I'll do some research on that. But I see a lot of people building in these arenas, and they'll, put a bunch of campfires or heart statues and wire them up and everything. And it helps when they're doing these boss fights, because then you have extra health regen, but you also have like kind of a semi-contained area that you can use to like jump around. It's easier to jump around when you have all those platforms and you have all the torches lighting everything up. It makes it a lot easier to see stuff. Yeah, so let's keep going. Let's find us some guys to fight here. Not gonna find any down there. You know what? I need to drop this gold off. I'm not gonna lose any more gold. I lose too much gold as it is. I want to reforge this. Like, I want to get the most out of it that I can. Damaged. I wonder what the best is. I guess it's godly, maybe? That one looks pretty good. Maybe unreal is the best. I don't know. Oh, there we are. Glad I took a chance. 59 range damage, plus 16%. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely be checking this out. Oh, I hope I used the right thing. Right tool for the job. I hate the mushroom biomes now. Ooh, let's get some more of these. Since I used all of mine recently. Come here. Oh, here we go. We're at the temple. I'm not gonna be able to get in. I have to defeat Terraria before I can get in this place. Whoa! That was nice. That worked really well, actually. There's a spelunker potion. Get out of here, cobwebs. Here's the entrance. Sometimes I can throw stuff through the wall. I'm gonna have to use my Sharanga just to turn a lot of my regular wooden arrows into spectral arrows, and then just keep them in there separately so that I fire those when I'm using this repeater. Alright, I'm gonna look at that repeater real quick, or not the repeater, the drill. I just have a sneaking suspicion. Can mine adamantite and titanium. This one doesn't say I can mine anything, like any other ores. I don't know. I have plenty of adamantite and, well, I'll say plenty. I have plenty of cobalt. In fact, let me go ahead and make these. Go ahead and smelt them. I was going to make a glass kiln just because I heard that it could replace your furnace and you could make more stuff. I can't figure out how to do that, and I'm not sure if maybe it's something that is only on PC, maybe? I don't know. Those in there. Okay. Alright guys, well I guess that's going to do it for this episode. Pretty simple episode here. I do want to finish this eventually, so maybe I'll work on this a little bit off camera. But I was able to make my repeater, which I am liking. It is doing a good amount of damage after I reforged that to Unreal. It's much better. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about my new Phasesaber. Once I get this built and do a little bit more research, the next episode I may try and summon the destroyer with this, I think it's mechanical worm food or whatever it's called. What is it? Yeah, oh, mechanical worm. Yeah, so I may use that to summon the destroyer, or I may summon a pirate invasion. I don't know which one is more dangerous, which one is more difficult to defeat. So I'll do a little bit more research and figure out if I'm even strong enough to really worry about facing either of those. But that's going to do it for this episode. If you liked it, please go ahead and click that like button and subscribe for more like it in the future. So that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Got him. Oh, I was hoping that was all I had to do.